Hello everyone! Again I'm going to experiment with the acrylic bloom technique. This time I made the colors a little bit thicker because in my last video you could see that the CA, the cell activator, sunk into my colors. And I'm also going to use a fluorescent paint to see how that looks and to hopefully create a nice effect. So I hope you will enjoy watching my experiment and give me a thumbs up for it. So I already started with the first coaster. I poured the pillow paint, on top of that the Vallejo fluid acrylics in the color magenta, and on top of that this is a mica pigment, it's the Aurora Violet, very nice color. It's not available yet in my Etsy shop, but soon it will. But so, what I already mentioned, I made the colors a little bit thicker to see if my lacing stays on top. This is a very pretty color. It's one of my newer ones. It's the pink Taffy, a mica pigment, very nice. And that's the fluorescent color, the Vallejo brand I use for that. And on top again the magenta. And I'm also going to use two colors, CA, a white and a black, and all made with glue, so no Australian flutrol. So this first coaster I'm using the black cell activator. I blow in the middle, then to the sides, and I'm already getting some nice lacing there, you can see it. Hopefully this lacing will stay on top. I will include a link of that of my previous video in the right corner, so then you can see the difference. But this one looks very pretty, and hopefully the fluorescent color will light up, and I'm going to show you a close-up of that at the end of this video. But this one looks very nice. And if you want to know my complete recipe, you can watch that in video 486. I will also include the link to that video in the right corner. But this looks already much better. Yeah, my table is a little bit slippery. Yeah, this looks very nice. But there is still too much paint on the coaster. And I will also add a resin layer on top of these coasters, if they are nice. But this one looks pretty. So what I did to make the colors a little bit thicker is to not add that much Yo Sonja polyurethane gloss varnish. So the rest is the same, the pillow paint is the same, and also the CA is the same as in my previous video. So I only made the colors thicker. The second one, again the pillow paint, and I'm using two wall paints for the pillow, a matte and a satin, a latex paint also, and I added an acrylic binder and glycerine. But if you watch my mixing video, then I explain why I use all the supplies. And these are wooden coasters of 10 centimeters. So I'm starting with the magenta again, very pretty color. And this is the pink Taffy. If you're interested in my mica pigments, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below this video. They are also available in the USA and Canada by my associate Evelyn Schaefer. The link to her Etsy shop is also in the description. And on top of the pink taffy, the Aurora Violet. And you can use this mica pigment as is, so as you see it now, but you can also add it to another color to give it a violet sheen. And again the fluorescent pink. And for the pouring medium, I'm using a clear wood cream. And I mix it with Yosonia and a little bit of tar gel. This is the Amsterdam Prussian blue. And now I'm going to add a white cell activator on top of the Prussian blue. There you can see it. And again, no Australian flutrol, because soon I can't buy that Australian flutrol anymore. So I'm searching for another cell activator that is easy to make and cheap. And I'm using the Artist Junior glue for the cell activator. I can buy it in the Netherlands and it's a kind of PVA glue. But it's very cheap. And so you can see I can make some lacing with it. It looks nice. Maybe not totally the same as with the Australian flutrol, but I think it looks pretty. And the colors go very well together. And so far the lacing stays on top. Doesn't sink into my color, so that's also good. So I will keep on experimenting with all the different mixes. I also want to experiment a little bit more with the pillow paint, because I don't like to add acrylic binder and glycerine. I want to use as less supplies as possible. And the third one, a little bit more. Now I'm starting with the Amsterdam Prussian blue. And what I learned is that you need to combine opaque colors with transparent colors or semi-transparent colors, but then you get the most or the best results. Yeah, here I lost a part of the video. I'm so sorry for that. But I've added the fluorescent pink and the magenta color and a black cell activator. But this one is also very pretty. Very nice. So far it looks okay, better than my previous video. So to make the colors a little bit thicker, I think it helped for the lacing. I need to spin off some paint because there's too much on my coaster, and otherwise it will crack during drying, and I don't want that. Yeah, it looks nice. Very vibrant colors. Yeah, you can't see the sparkle of the mica pigments, but they do sparkle. Now the fourth one. Starting with the magenta again. And on top, the pink taffy. Very pretty mica pigment. Soft pink color. And so you can see the colors are thick. Much thicker than in my previous video. Also this one is thick. The Aurora Violet. And again a little bit of the magenta. And the white cell activator that I made with 2 parts glue, 1 part paint and 1 part water. Looks okay. But so far I think the black cell activator works better than the white. There you can see it. Still nice. Yeah, and I think this is a very difficult technique. It depends on a lot of factors to create that nice lacing. And especially the consistency is very important. Again, the pillow paint. And that should be the thickest, the pillow paint. And the cell activator, the thinnest, and the colors in between. Again, the Amsterdam Prussian blue. The pink taffy. Nice contrast. Then the Aurora Violet. Also a mica pigment. So I started with the opaque color, then 2 mica pigments. Then the magenta is also an opaque color. And then a black cell activator. Yeah, those colors are very nice. And the lacing looks great. Yeah, the black cell activator works better than the white. So I need to think about how that is possible. Maybe the consistency is a little bit thinner of the white cell activator. I need to check it. Again, the pillow paint. the magenta color. Yeah, and I also want to thank you all for placing such nice comments below my video and for watching my videos and chatting with me in the live chat. I appreciate it a lot. And it's nice to interact with you all and sharing ideas and techniques. So thank you so much. Now the white cell activator drop on top of the magenta color. Then I blow in the middle and then to the sides. Because blowing on the cell activator is also very important. Yeah, there I dropped my coaster. But I keep going to see if I can create still a nice lacing. But yeah, what I mentioned, it's very important also how to blow on the cell activator. Yeah, and it still looks nice. So this was the last coaster. I will let this dry and then I will add a resin layer. I'm not going to show you that. I have a lot of videos in which I show that. And then I will show you all the end result. So this is the end result. First I'm going to show you the fluorescent pink color. It's very difficult to film this. But there you can see it a little bit. It looks nice. So this is how the fluorescent pink lights up. Very pretty. Creates a lot of depth. And now I'm going to show you the coasters up close. They already have a resin layer. I'm trying to show you the shimmer of the mica pigments, but also the Aurora Violet. That gives a violet sheen. So that was the first one. The second one, very nice. Colors are very pretty. Yeah, you can see the shimmer a little bit. And the black cell activator worked very well. There you can see it. This is with the white cell activator, also pretty. I think the shimmer of the mica pigments is great. But still I want to experiment a little bit more with the white cell activator. Again, with the white cell activator, but the shimmer is amazing. Looks nice. Also with the white cell activator, so you can see it got a little bit of the Prussian blue color, but still very pretty, a lot of depth. But for sure I'm going to experiment with it more. There you can see, this one is very nice. I like this one the best. Nice mica pigments, shimmer. And this is a close-up outside in the daylight. This one is very pretty. So you can see the black cell activator worked very well. That one is with white and it got the color of the Prussian blue. Again with the black cell activator, some nice lacing. Also the white cell activator worked, but I think I will make the consistency a little bit thicker. And that one is also very nice. The colors go very well together. So if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to give me a thumbs up for this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider to subscribe. And don't forget to click the notification bell, because then you know when I upload a video. And all the information about the supplies I've used you can find at the end of the video, but also in the description below this video. There's a lot of information in the description box. And I also have my own Facebook page. So if you want to join it, please do so. The link is in the description below this video. Also, all the promo codes I have you can find in the description. So there's a lot of information, and I will for sure experiment more with the bloom technique and all the mediums and consistencies. But I want to thank you all for watching again, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye!